Hey Leo, Mariah here. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're really well. So I want to go ahead and get into your reading as we move through October, going into November. I want to see what comes out for you. As always, I leave it open-ended. Let's just hop right into it. Let's see what you need to know at this time or what you may not be privy of. So let's see here, Spirit. Tell me for my Leos, what is it that they need to know at this time? Let's see here. We got the Temperance. We got the Hangman. We got the Strength. Whew. Let me show you all of these if I could pick them up. Jeez. We got the Strength, Hangman, and the Hangman's in the reverse. And the Temperance. Damn. Damn. I always say this, Leo. I'm always like, I'm speaking to a specific group of people. But this is all major arcana. Like, you can't, come on now. You can't get more specific than that. You can't get more individualized in the sense of I am speaking to a group of people who are going through major life change right now. So if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, I promise you I'll catch you on the next one. But I feel like I'm looking at a Leo, a pre-Leo and post-Leo. I kid you not. I feel like I'm looking at a Leo where power dynamics, that's the word that's coming through. Power dynamics is really important here, Leo. You may have been made to feel throughout periods of your life where there was this power dynamic between you and other people or you and circumstances. You may have been made to feel by other people in the sense that, I don't want to say you didn't matter, but people would try to assert their will or their way over you. People would disregard maybe how you feel or your opinions or your thoughts or your voice because they wanted to magnify their own. By belittling you or putting you down, that made them feel much larger. That made them feel more competent. But the whole time they were being ignorant. You may, and just to even go a little deeper, I don't want to sound crazy here, but I always typically do. This even takes me back to your lineage, Leo. You may have come from a group of people, and I mean through your bloodline, your ancestry, your origins, where you come from a lineage of people who are tribesmen or people who are warriors, people that had to deal with very difficult life circumstances and situations, people that may have been made to feel oppressed. And what they went through, your lineage has been passed down through your DNA, and you may have even been born into a family of strong people, and you yourself is a strong person. And I don't say that to be cliche because you're a Leo, but I say that because of what's in your DNA. You carry strength within you. But that same strength that you carried within you, it feels like people throughout your life have tried to minimize that or take that away from you or strip that from you. Even your own family could have done that. Friends could have done that to you. Romantic partners could have tried to control you or take your power or strip your power. And in our earlier years, we may have not known how to accurately or adequately assert our power. So we may have resorted to ways of arguing or fighting or doing things that weren't the most healthy to try to gain our power back. But that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at a pre-you and a post-you because that was pre-Leo. That was pre-Leo, the Leo who may have not had the tools or the right resources to know how to assert one's power. So we may have to resort to behaviors or ways that wasn't conducive to our highest being to get our power back because others tried to take it from us. Others tried to strip it from us. But that there's an in-between here. I hope I ain't sounding crazy because I feel like I fucking am. But there may have been an in-between here, Leo, where you had to be dealt a hand at life, where through all these experiences, you had to almost tame the lion a little bit and learn how to take control of the lion. Learn how to utilize the lion for your best benefit versus letting the lion within you run rampant or run out of control because we needed to take our power back. So we resorted to certain behaviors or ways that allowed us to feel back in power. But in our soul, it didn't really make us feel good. We took that power back. And by taking that power back, you now, it feels like, and mind you, this, I guess it has something to do with November. I'm going to get there. But you now being able to take that power back, it's like through, and excuse my language, through the ups, downs, and maybe some of the fuck ups of life, we learned how to use our power adequately that works in our benefit, whether instead of using our power in ways that was going to be at our detriment. And now because you have a clear understanding of power and true strength, and really holding that is not in being reactive, it's being observant. Is being able to strategize, is being able to be an analyst and being able to move pieces on the board where other people can't really see, but you can see, and be able to get the outcomes that you want. That's true power. And it's like you're stepping into that, and you're, oh my God, I feel so fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Please give me a second. It's like you're using that in this stage of your life, but it's being asked for you to guide others through that power, because you have gone through life circumstances of, I did this and this is where I fucked up. I did that and that's where I fucked up. I did this and this is where I went wrong and I fell on my face. I did that and I don't want to do that again. I touched the stove and that motherfucker was hot. Don't do this. It's like through the lessons that you had to learn from examples of trying to get your power back in ways that were not conducive to healthy outcomes, you're now able to help others learn and show and guide others, even though you may feel like, okay, I don't want to do that, but it's like you're being led to do so. You're being led to do so to help and guide others. And it almost feels like now, okay, the pieces are clicking for me. I'm so sorry. I'm just going with my gut, and my intuition is telling me. That's what this feels like in November, because you are being put in a position of power in some way through the things that you may have done that we wish we don't do again, but we learned from them. They were prime examples of what to do and what not to do, and how to adequately use that power. You are helping others. You are guiding others, but you're having people, it feels like, as we go into November, feel like, oh, well, what does Leo know? I'm not taking advice from Leo. I don't want to hear that from you. May have people that are naysayers, or people that don't want to hear you out, or don't want to hear what you have to say. But that's the thing, you let life teach you. That's the brilliance about you. You let life teach you. So you are the one, if anybody's going to be a guide, you are the one that's meant to be a guide. You are one that's meant to lead. You are one that's meant to help others, because you've done it firsthand in real time, and you know what to do and what not to do. And I think here, Leo, you may have, like I said, have people or a person that is just like, Leo thinks they know everything. It's very condescending. It's a condescending energy here with this, where, oh, Leo thinks they know everything, or Leo thinks they're better than me, or better than us, or better than situations. And it's not that you think that. That could be farther from the truth. But when you've lived and you had life be your teacher, yes, you are going to know some things in advance in comparison to others, and you can't allow somebody else's ignorance to be your reality. That's their projections. That's not your truth. That's not your truth. And I think this is important as you move into November. I don't know why. I'm just here to relay the message. But I think this is important because, Leo, you didn't go through those experiences to now have people mute you. And mind you, because that strength is within you, you won't allow them to mute you anyway, no matter what I say. But I think this is giving you a heads up that you may have some opposition as you go into November, with people wanting to say certain things about you or feel a certain way about you, but they're just projecting their lack onto you. They're projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. Your wisdom speaks volumes. Your wisdom speaks for itself. And because they may not have the capacity, or maybe they don't have the same life experience as you do to hold the same amount of wisdom as you do, they will project onto you. Don't allow them. You went through everything that you went through. You have the blood in your DNA of that strength, of the people who had to go through things just so you can be here, to let Sally, Sue, Jim, Bob, and other circumstances tell you otherwise. No. I hope this makes sense. I'm telling you, one day somebody's going to give me a straight jacket. Somebody just give me a straight jacket at this point. But I hope this makes sense, Leo. I think this is something that you're needing to kind of be aware of going into November, that you may have opposition with people that is going to feel some way about you, because you are moving into a position of power. You are moving further into your strength. You are moving into a further place of utilizing your wisdom for the betterment of others. And there are going to be people that project their own lack onto you. You know not to. No. So just a heads up. I love you, Leo. You take care. You be well. And bye.